On this video, I want to demonstrate how you can add some values, some shading to your final result, just to present it a little bit better. So you can see we have the gray background of the template, and we have the line art. Underneath the line art, there's a little bit of value just to show a little bit the objects a bit better. Okay. So what you need is obviously the line art. This is the template file. I have my line art, my final line art. I'll give it a name in or not. Okay, line art. So I have my line art in the template file. It's set on normal and normal blending mode. Right now, what we want to do is we want to create values underneath that line art. The problem is, right now, this whole layer is filled with pixels, right? I have the black pixels of my lines, but I also have the white pixels of the scan and the page, basically. What I need to do is I need to set the blending mode of this layer, the line art layer. I have to put it on multiply. Multiply is going to get rid of all the white pixels. So right now I have something like this. I can create a new layer, drag it underneath. I'll take my mouse, I'll drag it underneath the line art layer, and I can select a color, a value. Right, we're not going to deal with colors. I'm going to pick a value, so a grayscale color, I guess, a value. We call it value. Not too light, not too dark, right? I think a good figure would be, let's see, let's start with 50. Maybe a little bit lighter. Let's start with 60. Something like this. We press OK, and then with the brush tool, B brush, you can select a round brush. Make it larger. Change the size. You can also change the size here in the top toolbar. And I will provide some brushes for you guys that you can use. Just a basic round brush. And right now what you can do, for example, it's a little bit up to you. You can give every side a little bit of value. You can give the rocks a little bit of value. I think a good idea could be is that you just give the rooftops a value just like that. So as you can see, I can make strokes and it will appear behind the line art. What you want to make sure is that you press hard enough so all the value comes through. Like this. You can always check the brush settings, of course, but for this video it would go too much in detail. There's a video, Photoshop 101, where Jordi explains everything, so you can definitely check that out too. Once you have these values blocked in and you think it's too dark or too light, you can press Ctrl U to open Hue Saturation. And then you can drag the slider, the lightness slider, to make things lighter or darker. Never go black, of course. As you can see, it's very ugly. It destroys the line art completely. So I would say a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, something in this range. Okay. So in the end, it would look something like this. So you have a gray value, and you have a white value. If you want to make sure you're only dealing with values and not with color, what you can do is you can set the image mode of the document on grayscale. So normally it should be set on RGB. If I put it on grayscale, and I will demonstrate by adding a red color. Put it here. So if I go to image mode grayscale, it's going to ask you if you want to merge all the layers. You select don't merge, discard, that's fine. And as you can see, the color is gone and it's only grayscale.